A warm welcome to the Sunday morning. Sunday morning is quite bright, shine. I can see outside because I am standing in the lobby of my house and I can see the high-rise buildings in Noida. As you all know that Noida is focusing quite a lot focus on the beautification of this city. And we have one side high-rise buildings with all the glasses, and the other side lots of greenery, and that makes Noida very special. And my invitation to all my attendees today, if you find time, if you are in India, then please visit Noida. And don't forget to visit my flat in Noida in Silver City Apartments, flat number 416, tower number 6. So with this welcome and offer, I would like to start my session this morning. And this session is going to start with a beautiful, beautiful introduction of each one of us, as it's important for us to know each other. Although most of you are quite familiar, but every time when we discuss about our liking, dislikings, strengths, weaknesses, we find something special. So on behalf of LLB, lead or led by, I'm going to give you a warm welcome once again. Thank you very much for joining. And this 1 hour session or maybe 45-minute session is going to be a fantastic and memorable session for you all. That is my promise to myself and my promise to you all. So now let's begin. Who am I? In this who am I, we have to speak about I'm passionate about dash, 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 dash. What you are passionate about, you have to tell. Then my hobbies are, please tell your hobbies. And if your hobby is sleeping early morning on Sunday, then don't be shy in accepting it. And then I care for whom you care. And then I am afraid of. I have to think about this. Am I afraid of anything? Maybe I have to think and then I'll let you know. So have you seen the areas where you have to speak? If you have seen, give me your thumbs up so that I can stop sharing the screen and then we can interact with each other without sharing the screen. Have you seen these points? Are these points in your mind? Give me a thumbs up. Yes, thank you very much. I can see. So let's move on sharing part. Who is the most courageous and brave person in the room who is going to start breaking the ice? Who's going to do that?
Ma'am, maybe me.
Yes, start please.
Okay, so first of all, I am passionate about my studies. Secondly, my hobbies are doing drawing and collecting knowledge. And I care for my family and my country. And I am afraid from my God. Thank you.
Okay, that's fantastic. All of you, please give a big round of applause. Now, next, who's going to introduce himself or herself? Who is the next? Yes, Sadiq, may I request you?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
This is Sadiq Aman.
What are you passionate about?
My passion is engineering and my hobby is teaching.
Wonderful. And what you care for? And what is your fear? Oh, it seems Sadiq is a brave boy. He doesn't have any fear. Okay, so let's move to the next. Who is willing to reveal the secrets about himself or about herself?
Me, ma'am.
Yes, Shabana, very good. Go ahead, please.
I'm passionate about teaching. I care for my students and I'm scared of COVID presently. And my hobbies are gardening, reading books, and spending time with small kids.
Wow, Shabana. That's really it was a teacher is speaking, you know, a teacher is always a teacher.
Correct, ma'am.
Okay, so now who else is going to reveal the secrets about himself or herself? May I get the volunteers? If you are willing, I can see Rihanna. Yes, another passionate lady in the room. Yes, Rihanna, please.
So tell about myself, is it?
No, there are 4 questions you have to answer. Please look at them. I am passionate about, my hobbies are, I care for, and I'm afraid of.
Okay. I'm passionate about learning and teaching. What was the next one? Sorry. I'm sorry, I'm passionate about learning and teaching. I love gardening. My hobbies are gardening and dancing. And what was the third one?
For what you
I
care.
care for and I am afraid of.
Okay, I care for youths a lot. Yeah, and I want them to progress and empower them. And I'm afraid of water. Yeah, I'm afraid of water. So that's something. Not about drinking water, about being in the water.
Yes, that is called hydrophobia, if I'm not wrong, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, so that was really Rehana's bright aspect of the personality. And that shows that how vibrant is she. And we have another vibrant lady in the room. Yes, Alka ma'am.
So for me, what drives me crazy is helping people, learning from people. What drives me mad is when I feel that there is something in another person, I can help that person to grow that particular passion in that person, then I feel very, very, very excited. These are some, so basically I want to make people happy. What my aim is to make this world a happier place. And the best way to become happy is to make someone else happy. So these are my passions, and my singing and dancing and my reading is my hobbies. Or kya bolu main? This is enough for me. I just want to make I want to help everybody. That's all.
Okay, very nice. Thank you very much. So Shobit ji, are you in the mood of revealing the secrets? Aisha is raising the hand. Yes, Aisha, please go ahead.
No question. Okay.
I'm passionate about arts mostly, like acting, singing.
Okay, that's really great to know. I think Aisha's video is freeze. So let's move to Shobit ji. Yes, Shobit ji.
Yeah, I wanted to say that no question to say no when the teacher asks. So I mood is not this thing. Yeah, I feel happy to be here in front of the teacher revealing myself. Yeah. So I love life and who I am. I am a creature of God, and what makes me happy, you know, or what are my hobbies? It is to spread knowledge and wisdom, and try to save humanity from any type of possible harm which can be in their way. Yeah. So that was it. Did I clear all the
Yes,
points
you
or
are
something
afraid
else?
of, you said you are afraid of your wife, isn't it?
When did I say that?
We
Because
heard it.
I did.
last question
We
is,
heard it.
I'm
We
afraid
heard
of.
it.
When did I say that? You are putting me in a spot. आप मुझे कटहरे में डाल रहे हो.
Yeah, last question is, you are afraid of
देखिए
what?
वो एक यूनिवर्सल ट्रूथ हो सकती है.
See.
अब आप
ठीक है.
बताएं,
Everybody
last-
should be for a happier life, one can be, no doubts. Okay.
ठीक है, तो आपने ये बताइए ओरिजिनल आंसर क्या है? I'm afraid of.
I'm afraid of making somebody unhappy or harming somebody.
Wow, yes, very beautiful answer. Thank you. Now we have Nusrat with us. Nusrat, would you like to disclose a few secrets about your personality? It seems that Nusrat is not willing right now. So let's move ahead. After this beautiful introduction of each other, today I'm going to have more interaction and less talking. So let's move. Quickly, two of you, please guide me. That do you have any questions before we start the session? What is your expectation? What is your fear from this workshop? And what is your expectation from this class? Any two of you, please quickly. Shabana has joined first time, so let me ask Shabana. Yes,
Yeah.
Shabana?
Yes, ma'am. My expectation are like what are the qualities of good leadership, how to maintain leadership anywhere. It can be school, it can be a house, it can be anywhere like online. And my fear is, I don't know what activities you're going to conduct for us. So how to deal with that one?
Okay, so thank you very much. Nothing to worry, all are going to be fun-filled. Now the next, do we have any other participant who is willing to share the expectation? Aisha, would you like to share your expectation from this class?
Yes.
What is your expectation?
Yes, improving all the leadership skill.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Now let's move. So here the fun begins, and next activity is really a fun-filled activity. In this activity, there are certain statements, and you are supposed to tell me whether these statements are myth or fact. And I want that first you have to raise the hand, then you have to answer. So who's going to answer this first myth or fact? Yes, Alicia, go ahead. Now here we go. And this is for you. The leader is the loudest person in the room. Fact or myth? Is it a myth or is it a fact? The leader is the loudest person in the room.
Ma'am, what does loudest means here? Means the biggest or what?
Loudest means the one who speak louder, the one who shouts on the highest pitch, on the highest level of voice, or highest volume.
Ma'am, I think myth.
Yes, of course it is a myth, and if you all agree, please give me thumbs up so that I can see how many of you agree with this. Now who is going to be the next?
Myself, ma'am.
Okay, Shabana. I am not qualified to be a leader.
It is a myth.
Yes, how many of you think it is a myth? Please show your reactions. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, it is a myth. Now who's going next? Yes, Aisha. Women are not as ambitious as men. Is it a myth or it is a fact?
Without fail, myth.
Without fail, myth. Fine, fine. But you know, in some cases, at times, I also have doubt on this. But anyway, this is myth because there are different types of women. I see that women are more comfortable in their comfort zone. And they don't want to come out, but there are always exceptions. So nowadays, women are equally ambitious. Okay, so now the next is for Rihanna. Leadership is an action, not a position. Yes, Rihanna?
It's a fact. It's a truth. It's an action. It's the way you behave. It's the way you conduct yourself.
So can you narrate any incidents where you have seen this proving, like either you or someone else who has shown the leadership quality without being in the position?
So at work, like there was some task, some filing to be done, and then the person took the initiative to get that done without having to be told, and without asking someone else to do it. So that is leadership. Just took the initiative and got it done, without having to. And she was not in a high position or the manager or something. She just took that initiative and got it done.
Wow, thank you. And I also remember that recently, not recently, I think 6-7 months ago, I went to Kerala, Calicut. And there I visited a mall, and normally we know that Kerala is famous for the spices. So whenever we visit Kerala, we want to take some spices along with us. So since it was the COVID time, so most of the markets were not open. One mall was open, so I went over there in the store. So there I asked the lady who was on the counters, that I want half kg clove. So do you have half kg? She showed me the small packets of, I think, 10 gram or something like that. So it was like in plenty in number, it was kept there. She said, you can take this. I said, no, I don't want like this. I want all together like half kg. So then I just left that counter and I went to some other counters. Then I found that lady after, I think, around 5 minutes, she came back and to me, and then she said, okay, please come over here. I said, yes, what? She said, your half kg clove is ready. I said, how? So she took the responsibility. She collected all the sales girls and boys, and she gave them the packets and asked them to cut quickly. And then within 5 to 7 minutes, it was ready. When I went over there, it was on the counter. Then I realized that to be a leader, not necessarily you have to be in the position. Even the smallest staff, or maybe on the lower position staff, can show the leadership quality. And that was, of course, a leadership quality on part of that sales girl. So thank you very much, Rehana, for sharing the beautiful story. And now, Sadiq, for you. Extroverts make better leaders. Is it a fact or a myth? Extroverts make better leaders.
Fact होगा मैम.
Fact hoga. Alka ma'am, do you agree? Alka ma'am, unmute.
Yeah,
please.
I don't agree, because I think anybody can be a leader. An introvert person who is able to express himself properly is also a good leader. And my husband is a very big introvert, but he's the biggest leader today. I know it because he talks very softly, but he talks very few words, and his words are golden. So whatever it is, it doesn't matter whether you're an extrovert or introvert. Anybody can become a leader.
Yes, Sadiq. So whether you are introvert or extrovert, you can be a leader. This is just a myth that extroverts can be the better leader. Okay, because leadership, the people have a wrong image in the mind. The leader means the one who is always speaking and communicating. Leadership is not only communication. Leadership, a part of leadership is communication, but there are many other aspects. Now, next is for Fatma ma'am. Fatma ma'am, please let us know, aggressive leaders get results. Is it a myth or fact? Fatma ma'am, is it a myth or fact? It seems Fatma ma'am, we are not able to find. Yes, Fatma ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, this is fact.
This is fact. Aggressive leaders get results.
Yes, ma'am.
So 1, 2, and after 3, it will be the fact. If you are not objecting on this. Anyone has objection? This is a fact?
No, it's not a fact. It's a myth.
Okay, yes. Yes, Fatma ma'am, most of the people, they think that aggression is the might and power. Aggression can bring the results, but this is not the fact. Even I used to think, when I started my leadership career, I used to think that aggression is my greatest weapon. But now I realize that, no, I was wrong. Aggression not necessarily going to give you results. If you are calm, if you are polite, but yes, assertiveness should be there, not aggression. Thank you very much. Welcome, Anika. And the question for Anika is that women won't help other women. Is it a fact or myth?
Myth.
Anika, is it a myth or fact? Women don't help other women. You must have seen in the TV serials. औरत ही औरत की सबसे बड़ी दुश्मन होती है.
Ma'am, fact.
This is a fact. Anika, these are all media. These are all media hacks. They have created this image. This is not the fact. Okay, like you are helping me. I am
Yeah,
helping.
that's what I was going to
Both
say.
are women.
All of us are women, no? How we're
Yes.
helping each other.
Okay, now the next is leaders don't ask for help. Is it a fact or is it a myth? Shabana ma'am.
It is a myth, ma'am. Nowadays, leaders will ask help definitely because delegation of work is very important. So leaders,
Yes.
they need help.
Yes, absolutely right. Now the next is open for anyone. Great leaders are born. Is it a
Leaders
fact?
are not made, they are made.
No, ma'am.
No,
Yes. Yes, you are right. Leaders are not necessarily born.
Yes,
They
ma'am.
are made.
They are created.
Like congratulations, you all are leaders in making.
yeah.
Now the next is leaders don't have enough time.
They
Is
create
it a
time.
fact or myth?
Myth.
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 This
Myth,
is again a myth because the busiest person will find time.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And the last one is women lack the necessary skills to make effective leaders.
Biggest myth.
Myth.
Yes, ma'am.
Myth.
Alka ma'am is going to answer this.
This is the biggest myth of the today's questions. Women make the best leaders because they have the softness and they have the toughness and they are very, very emotional. So they treat the situation with a lot of emotional intelligence. So this is the biggest myth.
Yes.
Thank
have
you.
to
I
Thank you
agree.
very much. Yes, there is no discrimination among women and men. Men can be great leaders and women can be great leaders. So there is no such discrimination among men and women. So thank you very much. Please give a big round of applause to yourselves, everyone. And you all were the good, very good students in my class. Now, my dear friends, you must be thinking that why I have taken up this responsibility of promoting leadership. So let me briefly tell you about myself. This is Madhubani, Darbhanga, Bihar. Bihar is famous, you all know, from the ancient time. Arya Bhatta, Ashoka, Chanakya, Chandragupta Maurya, Gonu Jha, Guru Gobind Singh, Samudragupta, Sher Shah Suri. All these belongs to the state Bihar. And there is a small city that's called Darbhanga. Earlier, Darbhanga, Madhubani, both were same, but now there is a divide, and Darbhanga is another state and Madhubani is another state. It's not a state district. So this is Madhubani district, and I was born in Madhubani district. In Madhubani district, what was the culture usually? That girls were not given the opportunity to learn, to go to the school. Reason being is that in the village, there was no school, and the school was at, I think, around 4 to 5 kilometers away from the village. And that was a marketplace called Kaluahi. And there boys used to go to study, but the girls, due to the safety reasons, they were not allowed to go. Then it was quite difficult for me to continue my studies. Then my father took an initiative and he proved himself as a reformer, and he sent me to the hostel for the education, and there I acquired the education. So then from Darbhanga, I came to Delhi after my education, after my schooling, and then from Delhi, I went to Dubai. Then this journey was quite interesting and quite challenging as well. Then I served as a headmistress and senior teacher at Hamdard, then principal of India International School, Sharjah, UAE, then founding principal of Delhi Public School, Ajman, and then deputy director education in Delhi Waqf Board. And I have, Alhamdulillah, the credit of founding 4 schools, because that is my hobby, to start a new school. I love the challenges of the new school. When you have start from the scratch, then that gives you lots of satisfaction. Now here comes the COVID. That was the normal situation. Like all the other women along with me were busy in their own jobs, their own professions, and they were doing quite good. I'm very sorry. I was out for some time. There was technical glitch. You all can understand. So anyway, where I was when the COVID unwanted guest, unwelcomed guest, a guest whom we never wanted to be here with us, the COVID arrives. And when the COVID arrives, I realized that the people are quite fearful of COVID. And due to the fear, they are not able to even think. Their mind got frozen. And they were not thinking that what to do. They lost their jobs, they lost their positions, they lost their day-to-day activities, they lost their enjoyment, they lost their hobbies, they lost their everything. And because of the fear, they were not able to think that what is the alternative, what else they can do in this situation. And then I realized, after meeting with the people, after discussing with the people, after conducting a few surveys, I realized that if we are going to be digitized, then naturally we are going to be the successful people during this COVID time. There is no other way out.
Your mic is mute, ma'am.
Yes. So that was the reason why I started. I have taken a new avatar, and that new avatar was that I started leadership training, personal leadership training. And then I will tell you that what exactly I mean when I say personal leadership training. My concept of leadership and personal leadership is entirely different. It's not leading an army. It's not leading an expedition. It's not leading the whole group. It's leading yourself, leading your faculties, leading your own capabilities, leading your own organs, leading your own gifts given by the God. That is my personal leadership concept, so that you can be the best version of yourself. Keeping this fact in mind, I started a few initiatives, and one of that was JAHAN-E. This was an educational channel, and every day at 6 o'clock, we started conducting the programs for the youth, for the teachers, for the women, for the parents, and for the school kids, and every day at 6 o'clock. Then I started film. Film is Future Educational Leadership Management. This was educational training given to the teachers and the educational leaders. Then I started LLB, leadership training. Either you lead your life or you will be led by others. Now choice is yours. Then I started MLKG Club, that is for the public speaking, Martin Luther King Jr. Club. And this club ensures the children are trained into English public speaking. And then I started Chit Chat Club, that is day-to-day conversation in English for the homemakers. All these initiatives are online initiatives. And then I found that online there is lots of scope during this COVID era. It is said that among 21st century skills, we have a skill that is very, very high in demand, and that is collaboration. Without collaboration, the success rate is quite low. So that's why I have collaborated with many, many academies and institutions. Like a few of them is ACE International Singapore. Dr. Ram is the managing director of that. Then I have collaborated with GEG. This is Global Entrepreneurial Guild. Then collaborated with GEST, Global Entrepreneurial Skills Training. And then I collaborated with LSN, Life Skills Nest. Dr. Alka and Mr. Sushobit are from LSN, my friends and my colleagues. Thank you very much for joining. So these are some of the initiatives that I have taken during COVID era. And what I realized throughout my life is that if you take the responsibility of your own life, responsibility of your own actions, then you discover that how powerful you are. जब तक आप कुछ करोगे नहीं, आपको कैसे मालूम होगा कि आपके अंदर वो सलाहियत है कि नहीं है? आप तो समंदर के किनारे खड़े होकर पानी से डरते ही रहोगे। जब आप पानी में एंटर करोगे, जब उतरोगे, जिम्मेदारी लोगे उतरने की, then you will realize that how best swimmer you are. So this is all taking the responsibility of our own life. That's called the personal leadership. So to me, becoming a leader is synonyms of becoming yourself. Just you discover yourself. Or I must say that rediscover yourself. Although it seems to be very easy to say, but when we are going to do it in our lives, it is very difficult. You know, throughout the day, we take lots of decisions. And when we take the responsibility of our decisions, we have to face the consequences. And being a woman, it's very easy to always blame the male members, male counterparts. Oh, what should I do? My husband did so. My husband said so. My father said so. My brother did so. It's very easy. The life is very comfortable. But the moment you take your own responsibility and you start taking the decisions, then you find that how challenging it is in life. But that is fulfilling. That is going to fulfill all your satisfaction. Now, again, we are going to have some general knowledge test. So there are some statements on the screen by successful people who are like established successful people in the world. Each and every country consider them as successful. Each and every human being consider them as their role model. So the first statement, start as early as possible. Who said this? Who said this? Start as early as possible. We all know overthinking is dangerous. Start as early as possible. Sadek, I am expecting from you. You are in the engineering college. You are still into learning phase.
Yeah.
So, who said start as early as possible? It is said by Bill Gates. When you read his success mantras, you will find that he says that start as early as possible. Because if we are thinking and thinking and thinking and looking at the consequences, we won't be able to start. Then the second is get used to rejection. Still keep your dream alive. Rejection. Who was the one who started his career with the rejections? You all know him very well. It is said by Jack Ma. Jack Ma, he started his career as primary teacher, and there he was rejected. In the college, he was rejected. So many times he was rejected. So his success mantra is get used to rejection, still keep your dream alive. And then there need to be things that inspire you, that make you glad to wake up in the morning and be part of humanity. Who said this? Early morning, you wake up with this idea that what you are going to do for the humanity. A hint is there. He is the latest one in the news.
Narendra Modi?
No, it is by Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Okay, so these are some of the successful people and their ideas. And they all, whenever you read about their life, about their biographies and about their history, about how they started, you all will find that they all have practiced hello, sir. So I have given here hello, sir, so that you can remember very easily. H stands for honesty, E stands for empathy, L stands for long-term perspective, and O stands for open-minded. S stands for serves others, I stand for integrity, and R stands for respectful of others. Now, each one of these needs separate sessions. So I'm not going to go into the details of each one of these, how to develop. There are certain fears that stop some of our friends. The fears are sometimes being criticized, that if I'm going to take the initiatives, the people will criticize me. Sometimes the fear of failure, even most of the time fear of failure, करने से पहले ही डर जाते हैं और वहीं पर रुक जाते हैं. So that is the fear of failure. Then fear of not being the good communicator, that I don't know how to speak, how to put up my ideas. And then fear of making hard decisions. Like, when you are in a senior position and you have to sometimes sack somebody, then it is so hard to take the decision. But for the institution's growth, a doctor has to operate the organ if the organ is not functioning. So similarly, in the organization also, we have to operate. We have to ask someone to say goodbye. But I have found, even my friends, I have seen them, it is so difficult for them to take such type of hard decisions. and then fear of not taking the responsibility and fear of not getting it done. So these are some of the fears. Now, I'm going to send you into the breakout room for 5 minutes, and team wise, you are going to discuss about communication, innovation and creativity, open to learning, and your legacy. Okay?
Okay.
Just 5 minutes will be given to you. So yes, here we go. What you have to say before going into the breakout room?
Khulja, same.
Pulja, same,
Yes.
same.
Alisha remembers. When you go in the room, please select a leader so that the leader is going to speak here, and then you all have to discuss in the room. I'm going to show you. I have already given you the topics. On those topics, you have to discuss. Please join the breakout room. Yashwin, join the room. One message will come on your screen. You have to join that message. Aisha, you have to go to the breakout room. I am sending you in room number 1. I hope they are going to have great time in the breakout room. Let me see what are they doing in the breakout room.
my God.
Welcome
was-
back, welcome back. All Fatmas are the first one to come back. Huh?
Yeah.
All Fatmas are back. So welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So now we have come to the last part of our session. Before that, all of you have 1 minute time, the leaders, to share your discussion. Room number 1. Sadiq was the leader in room number 1. Sadiq was in room number 2. Who was in room number 1?
Alicia, speak now. Maybe whatever we discussed, you can speak, Alicia.
Acha, Alicia is in room number 1. Yes, Alicia, go ahead.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, first of all, I'm in communication. We talked about that we should be a great listener. We should talk less and listen more. And then after that, in innovation and creativity, we talked that every time we get creative ideas in our mind, so we should do that. With that, our mind be alive. Alika ma'am told me that. And after that, we were having open to learning. So in learning, we should always learn different things. So by learning means, our mind can get a lot of information, and if we learn new things, we can teach to others. That's the great thing, because if we don't learn, we can't teach to other person.
Thank you, Alicia. And now Sadiq, over to you.
Can I speak in Hindi?
Yeah, you can speak in Hindi, no issues.
कम्युनिकेशन एक सॉफ्ट स्किल, एक ऐसा सॉफ्ट स्किल्स है जिससे हम अपने बातों को शेयर करते हैं लोगों के पास। जैसे कि कम्युनिकेशन में एक वर्बल होते हैं और नॉन वर्बल, जिससे हम किसी को अपनी बातों को समझा पाते हैं और जिससे हमारे लोग बातों को समझते हैं। तो हमारा कम्युनिकेशन स्किल जितना बढ़िया रहेगा, उतना ही हम अच्छे से दूसरों को अपनी बातों को समझा सकेंगे। और हमारा कम्युनिकेशन ऐसा होना चाहिए जैसे कि हम अगर किसी दूसरे को अपनी बातें को ये कर रहे हैं, शेयर कर रहे हैं, तो उसमें जो है सो नरमी होनी चाहिए और बिल्कुल हम्बल होनी चाहिए, ऑनेस्टी होनी चाहिए, जिससे वो मेरी बातों को माने। और हम जैसे कि छोटे को बोल रहे हैं तो वो छोटे को हम प्यार से बोलेंगे, जिससे वो हमारी बातों को।
Thank you, Sadiq. Thank you very much. Now who is the third leader? Leader in room 3. Shabana, are you?
Sir was a leader.
Achha, okay, so Shobit sir. So Shobit sir, please share.
Otherwise, Rehana ma'am also wrote the things.
Okay, so it was Shobit sir or Akmal or Yashvi, who was there?
Rehana ma'am, can you?
Rihanna ma'am.
Okay, Rehana ma'am, please. Please unmute Rehana ma'am.
Yes, I can share. Can I have share screen?
Yes, sure. Where are you? Yes. Yes, Rehana, you can share your screen now.
Okay. So innovation, creativity, communication are keys in leadership. When you make good decision, decision making. Good decision making is very necessary when you have encounter any challenges in your communication or in your team members. And in light of the challenges, a lot of people have resisted the changes that they need to make. Like, if they want to, because of COVID, they had to go online. A lot of them lost their job because they refused to follow the new way of doing things and refuse to learn. So learning is also key to upkeep with the challenges and the changes that are happening around us. Innovation is also an agent in our progress and creativity. And we need to be innovative in problem solving, and communication in teams is effective. Otherwise, when there's lack, there's conflict, chaos, and things can never get done. Thank you.
Thank you, Rehana. Please give a big round of applause to Rehana, who has summarized all the points. And now, ladies and gentlemen, out of all these, whatever you have learned in the breakout room, if you ask me, I must say a simple word, that to be a successful personal leader, you have to have the attitude of accepting the challenge. Challenge yourself. Yes, I can do it, and then do it. Most of the things I have achieved in my life just by challenging, because somebody told me that you cannot do PhD having two small kids, having one husband, having in-laws, having all the responsibilities, having a job full-time, public school job. You cannot do your PhD. Then I challenged myself. Yes, I will do, and I'll show it. And then I did it. So if we challenge ourselves, this is a proven, like research says that if you challenge yourself, your capacity is like rubber. Okay. If you have to challenge the rubber, it expands. And if you leave it, so then it is squeezed. That is the fact. If you are challenging yourself, you are going to enhance your capabilities. And if you are leaving yourself an idle person, then you will find that you are good for nothing. You yourself will start believing that you are good for nothing. So challenging is the most important thing. That's why I have designed this course, the personal leadership course, that has 1 month challenge, 1 month leadership challenge. And our offerings are at three level. One is regular course, the other is advanced course, third is professional course. So in the regular course, you will get 4 master classes and 1 month challenge, along with networking, scaffolding, and counseling one-to-one once. Then in the advanced course, you will get all the master classes of leadership. Then you will get 1 month challenge, then networking, scaffolding, counseling, one-to-one as per need. It is not only once, it is as many times as you need. You will get the counseling by the experts. And then you will get, in addition to that, you will get the training in presentation skills, and you will get digital awareness so that you can digitally present yourself. You will be taught a few apps, a few softwares that is helpful in presenting your ideas to the public. And then in the professional course, you will get all the master classes along with 1 month challenge. You will get a scaffolding, counseling as per the need. And then you will get the training in presentation skills, training in communication, as Sadiq has clearly said, that communication is the most important thing. And in today's global world, because when you are online, you cannot say that you are only for Hindi speaking or Urdu speaking. When you are online, it is a global world. So you have to use the global language as well. So you will be taught in the communication, English communication skills, public speaking skills, digital awareness, and application training. So these are 3 courses we are offering this Sunday morning to you all. These are the prices. The regular prices are this, that we have to reduce, and we have brought it. For the regular course, it is 3K. Earlier, it was 12K. For the advanced course, it was 25. We made it 12. And for professional course, it was 52. We made it 18. So these are the prices, fees of the courses. And today's a special bonus also I am giving, that since I told you that I have a channel on JAHAN-E, that is educational YouTube channel. So your exclusively show highlighting your achievements will be shown on the channel. That is your special bonus for this meeting 30th January, because we are starting our batch. We have already enrolled the students and the professionals both, because this is open for both students and the professional both. So we have already enrolled some of them, and we are closing the registration by 4th of February, because 5th February we are starting our batch. This is the contact details. If you are interested, please send me the WhatsApp and you just tell me that, okay, I'm interested in this course. And the last thing is that we have some scholarship schemes as well, because we are in the contact of people who are always willing to help the youth. They are willing to help the youth in all possible ways. So if you are interested and you have no means of attending this, like you are not, you don't have enough sufficient fund to attend this, then you can send me the request separately so that I can bring your case to the well-wishers, those who are willing to help the youth. And then if they sponsor you, the only thing will be that your commitment of effort and your commitment of time, that you have to give the commitment, then the money part will be taken care of your sponsor. So this is the message you have to convey to everyone, whosoever is interested in this course. And with this, my presentation is over. Thank you very much, everyone. You were fabulous audience. Take special care of yourself. Now, if there is any questions, you are most welcome. Welcome,
I, ma'am?
Akmal Saab. Yes, who has a question? Please raise your hand.
I don't have question, ma'am. It was
Yes,
a wonderful to see the first how to lead or led by. Really, it's wonderful. Though we are trained, though we have interact with so many people, but this is a platform we are able to learn something. As you said, everything is online, so we need to learn how to communicate, how to interact with others, how to collaborate with others. So I think we can learn so many things. And for youth, as you said, you are doing something special for scholarship. So inshallah, we'll talk to some teachers, even the remote areas where students are ready to take this one. Definitely we'll let you know.
Okay,
And
thank
inshallah,
you.
I'll
Thank
be
you very
enrolling myself also in this. I really like this one. So I'll take admission in this one, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for wonderful session.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And Assalamu alaikum, Akmal Saab. How are you? Akmal bhai, you are muted.
Walaikum Assalam. Alhamdulillah, I'm doing fine. First of all, apology for joining a little late because I came a little late. I'm unmuted, I believe.
Yes, now you are unmuted. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear.
Can you hear me, please?
Yes, yes, we can.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, thanks. First of all, I apologize that I have joined a little late. And but I'm really impressed with a couple of words which I've learned from our upcoming leaders. And the only thing I have to add over here that whenever in anywhere, when you see the situation is adverse and someone stand up and say, okay, let's do it. I'll help you that how it can be done. That fellow is a leader. When everyone is a backing off and then one fellow raise his hand and get up and say, okay, let's do it. That fellow is leader. He has all the quality to lead that. That's it. That's leadership. Thank you. Thanks, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And I think.
Hello?
Yes, thank you.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. I think he is not able to listen to us. Okay, anyway, with this we come
Okay,
to the end.
you,
And I just want to ask Rihanna to
No, I can.
Rihanna, you can say 2 lines about your previous experience because you were very regular in the previous challenge. Please let us let others know how was it.
Okay, it was a very what do you call it? It was a great learning experience with all the exercises and everything. So anybody who wants to be a leader, this is the best place to learn. This is the best place. They can come in a very nurturing and safe environment where they can grow together with everyone, and they can definitely groom their leadership skills here. So this is something that I would encourage everyone to come and take part. And Madam Halima has organized such a beautiful structure and a beautiful system, which actually grows you at every level. And by the time you reach the end of the 30 days, you won't realize how much you have grown and how much you have improved. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Rihanna. And this time
I will be signing in again also for this program.
Yes, I'm going to like redesign it. Like some of the challenges are going to be now little tough because the first batch was a trial and I proved that first batch has done very nicely. So now this time it is going to be little tougher. And secondly, it's going to, your time commitment is 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes at night. So half an hour every day, and on Sundays 1 hour masterclass. So that is the only time commitment, and your effort commitment is 24/7. Okay, and your money commitment is hardly matters, because if you want to pay, you pay. If you don't want to pay, we have to find some sponsors for you if you really need it, because the sponsors are always going to give you charity only. It is not something they are going to give as a gift. So if you think that you deserve the charity, that also can be done. There is no issues. Sadiq is here. He has learned in the last camp, because I remember first when I talked to Sadiq, he was not able to talk to me. I don't know why. He was so fearful of me. But now at least he is able to speak in front of me. So Sadiq, आप कुछ बताएंगे अपने experience के बारे में?
Yeah. Yeah, I am going to share in very important things to all of you guys. That leadership is a not a common man. The leader is not a common man, because एक लीडर जो होते हैं उनके अंदर जो क्वालिटीज होते हैं वो बहुत सारे क्वालिटीज होते हैं, जैसे कि किसी भी मीटिंग्स को या फिर ग्रुप्स को या फिर किसी भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को अगर हम उसको कामयाब करना चाहते हैं, उसको सक्सेस करना चाहते हैं, तो वो एक कॉमन आदमी, कॉमन पर्सन नहीं कर सकता है। उसको करने के लिए एक लीडर की जरूरत होती है। इसीलिए कहा जाता है कि द लीडर इज नॉट अ कॉमन मैन। जैसे कि कोई कॉमन मैन अपना काम
Okay,
कर रहा है।
Sadiq, thank you very much. You are right that leader is not a common man, but each one of us are uncommon. We are
Yes.
not common man. That we have to believe. That
Yes.
leaders are not something great born by Almighty. Leaders are created, and you all have the capability of becoming a leader. And my focus is on personal leadership, not institutional or organizational leadership. Like you lead your own life. My tagline is, who is driving your car? In whose hand you are steering? That's what I start with. If you are owning a car, this whole body is your car. If you are owning a car, drive your car, drive your own car. Don't give the steering in the hand of your peer group, your friends, your society, your Instagram, your WhatsApp, your Facebook, your LinkedIn. No, they are not, they should not drive you. You yourself should drive your life. That is the main purpose of this course. So with this, I thank each one of you. I thank Sadiq, I thank Alka ma'am, I thank Rehana, I thank Aisha, I thank Alisha, I thank Shabana, I thank Nargis, I thank Aisha Siddiqa, I thank Yashveen, and I thank Akmal Bhai, and all those who have left due to their engagements. Thank you very much. And then see you all on 5th February in the inauguration of the 3rd batch of LLB. See you all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.